So I'm kind of curious about what are the excuses you have for not getting into a new relationship. You feel like maybe it might be a good idea to have somebody to have some companionship with, but why are you talking yourself out of it? There's a lot of reasons why people don't get it. One is that you've been alone for a long time and you're just fine and you don't need anybody. And I think it's real important to notice the difference between needing and wanting, because when I was looking, and I looked for a long time, and I was looking, I knew I didn't need this guy, but I really wanted somebody, and it was time for me to get with somebody, and I just, so I totally understood the difference between needing and wanting. And then also, you might be thinking, it's really been such a long time, you're really rusty, you don't know what to do, you haven't dated anybody. Well, I started dating when I was 76, I think, and I hadn't dated anybody other than my husband since I was 20. And so you really don't know what the heck to do. So I told the guy, the one that I was with, I met him online, and I just said, I don't know what to do. You got to tell me what to do here, because it's been so long, I just don't even know. Maybe the one that you're getting with it's been a long time, and so you can you just explore things together and learn new things about each other. So and when you get in with somebody else, it's really an amazing experience to learn about somebody. There's so much when you start a new relationship. There is so much you need to learn, or you get to learn about your new guy, about what is he like, what he doesn't like, what you do that he might not like that you do that, or all the parts. And then you also like, I knew I was kind of hesitant too, because I had skin, I have spots all over me, and I didn't want anybody to see that. And the guy that I'm with now happens to have more spots than I do, which is kind of cool. And then, and I had my little, I thought I had too much weight around my waist, too much poochy belly. But, a guy's going to like a poochy belly because it's very soft. So see what you can do to not allow yourself to talk yourself out of getting into a relationship with somebody. Don't expect it to be awful and abusive and controlling. Don't expect that. Don't draw that into your life. Expect it to be one of the best things that's ever happened, and that's what's happened with me. And it's totally possible. Rick and I got together when I was 78, and I'm 80 now. We've been together for 2 years, and we've had amazing experiences and adventures and fun. So it's entirely possible to meet somebody who really is really good, and it doesn't have to be somebody who's going to ignore you or be abusive or be rude or whatever. You don't have to. That doesn't come with the territory. That automatically you get in a relationship, and that's what's going to happen. No, it's not. I'm a poster girl for that. It absolutely isn't. You can have what you want. You're very powerful. I started out making a list of what I wanted in a guy, and then I had this whole long list of here's what I want. And then I had a teacher who told me, don't make a list of the physical attributes of what you want. Make a list of the things like his generosity and kindness and thoughtfulness and that side of it. Don't worry about what does he look like. It's how is he as a person. And so I finally tore up that list. However, I did bring it back up. And so when I met Rick, he actually met every single thing on the list that I had, except for one thing. And so that was interesting, but that was me setting out my intention. This is what I want. This is what I'd like to bring in, and that's actually what I manifested. And it shows you you're really powerful. You've manifested the life that you are in, whether it's like crappy, horrible, suffering, awful, or it's absolutely fabulous and abundant and joyful and everything. You are a part of bringing that into you. It isn't just happening to you. You're part of creating that also. So just remember how powerful you are, and you can bring in exactly who you want. And when you talk yourself out and thinking you don't need anybody, I got to tell you, it's really a lot more fun to have somebody to do things with than to sit here and do stuff by yourself, or not even go out of the house, because that's another thing. You don't even go out of the house, so you never get dressed up. You never dress, on how you're going to look when you are just around the house with yourself. And so get yourself dressed, put on some lipstick, and then you're going to feel better every time you see yourself as you walk past a mirror. Anyway, so that's my thoughts for the day, and I appreciate you checking in to Nonstop Aha, My other channel is Nonstop Aha Moments, and this one is tips from a 78-year-old teenager. And I'm Heather Clark, and I really appreciate you checking in and listening to my videos.